Initially it was, multiple cities on the East Coast, and we really settled on Philadelphia. One of the main reasons we opened the office in Philadelphia was we wanted to be able to grow and connect to our clients. We were flying people out here on a weekly basis, and it got to the point where it made sense to have a presence here. Our office being located really centrally on the Northeast corridor between New York City and Washington, D.C. really allows us to get anywhere on the East Coast in a couple hours. So currently we work with Walmart on the remodel program, the grocer called Fresh Time, Ahold, which is one of the largest grocers in the world, and we do some work with Converse. We also assist other teams that have projects in this region. When I think of Philadelphia, I think, really the founding of the United States. Right across the street, they signed the Declaration of Independence. It's kind of where it all started. It has this old city component, which is where our office is, but it has more skyscrapers and larger buildings, and it's a lot of the young people, so it's kind of having a rebirth. Initially, it was me and one other person, and we were in a temporary space downtown across from City Hall. We wanted to be in a neighborhood where we could be a little bit more part of the community. Another piece was our staff.
My name's Colby Vickers, and I'm a project architect.
Zach Wilmarth, architectural designer.
I'm Yulia Kazan, and I'm an architectural designer.
My name's Michelle Yoder, and I'm an architectural designer.
My name is Aisha Parker. I'm the permit coordinator in the Philadelphia office.
Amanda Blair, architectural designer.
Mike Rothman, architectural designer.
Mary Beth Gregory, project manager.
Olivia Servacio, architectural designer.
I'm Lindsay Michelson, and I'm an associate.
Andrew Moss, vice president. When we were designing this, one of our initial thoughts was to really have this central core, utilize the conference room as part of the kitchen to kind of open those two areas so it could be used as a multi-purpose room. We have windows on the north and the south side, and allows for light to flow through the space. And then with the central conference room being glass, it just seems very open and clean. If you break down Kansas City, it's a bunch of smaller studios, but this just becomes a whole office that's like a studio. And whenever we open an office, one of the things that we want to do is have a Kansas City feel, but we also want to take on some of the local feel. So we like to hire local people so we can kind of get what are Philadelphians like versus Kansas City, because you don't really want a Kansas City office in Philadelphia. You want BR's culture, but you want BR's culture as it relates to Philadelphia. So it was really an extension of the Kansas City office until we hired our first grads from Philly U and Temple. And now we have 2 people that are from Kansas and 10 people that are local. I guess we're all local now, really.